Hey folks, I'm gonna skip the jokes and get right to the part where I start throwing pies at you. Anyway, so now that we've gotten through, that's good, Sylvester. He's just scratching my closet door there. Let's see here. So we were once again sucker punched by this production. And, well, this is the end of the road of us playing the Sly trilogy, original Sly trilogy. It's the beginning of the end. And I will let my cat out real quick. Can you make up your... You bump your head.
What did he do?
Hold on, Sylvester. He was like, when he was leaning his head back, he was like, he like bumped his head.
Oh.
So anyway, I will say it's nice to see, like the colors are pretty good in this game. A lot more saturated.
Yeah, the colors.
And let's see, I think it's about to show Sly, yeah, right here. Sly Cooper the Thief.
Thief.
Yeah, Thief. And like, this is out of the trilogy, this is probably the weakest game, but that doesn't mean it's bad. And we're going to start a new game, and screw it, we'll erase this one because it just literally has 1%. Erasing.
No, that was the last thing I had.
Yeah. Here we go.
This is it, Sly. The gang's assembled and are in position to help you get up to that vault. For the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach.
'Cause you're
Getting
pretty
over these
ballsy.
fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look, we're running 5x5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that shot?
I endeavor not to miss.
Excellent. Radio control.
In position.
Recovery team. On pump. Submersible.
Yeah, because we definitely couldn't tell who that was.
I'm not sure how I feel about some of the kind of stories where they're near the end at the beginning and then they say, here's what happens up to this point, because it can be difficult to build tension with that.
Yeah. I'd say if you're going to do that, it needs to be like at a halfway point or something. Or just about halfway.
Yeah, or you definitely need a lot of like characters. I guess the point where you start doesn't need to have everybody, and so you still need to know whether or not someone could be alive or dead or whatever.
Yeah. I know it's building tension with, I mean, again, this is getting close to 2 decades old, so I know, like, here at the beginning where, like, Sly is like in the hands of like a giant creature about to consume him, and that's when he starts telling the story. It is kind of interesting how every game, including the 4th game, is like where they recap everything. Of course, the 4th game it makes more sense because it had been a while since they did, had a new game. But
wow, that is really saturated.
Yeah,
I don't know if I like that or not.
it just in some ways it looks better because
it's more vibrant, but it does take away some of the noir feel of the first 2 games.
Yeah. Yeah, this was, in some ways, this was pretty much the last Sly game, and then
Requesting door via Agent Mono. Over.
Launching.
fans were wanting more. But, they just didn't take it in the best direction.
I've got visual confirmation on the door. Nice shooting.
So, it's entirely possible that, like, while this game has let me check something real quick actually, folks. Let me see, is there a okay, no, okay, I'm not seeing one. Alright, well. This game, this 2005 PS2 game has no widescreen support. I'm not really sure why, but it does. There's Dimitri. Uh-oh, spoilers, guy. I mean, they didn't really do that good of a job at hiding some of these characters. I mean, you got a couple of new ones, of course, that someone wouldn't have known, and you know we haven't seen the Panda King in a while, so at this point, so
I think
maybe
it would have been better is if they had just. He said, you know, number
right.
whatever.
Yeah, and then the effects happen.
And then no one speaks.
Yeah.
And there's no silhouette.
Yeah. What about this part? Well, how dark this is.
Shame you won't be seeing them again.
Sir?
Afraid I poisoned your drink at lunch. Sorry, Richards, but I don't tolerate poor performance. You should have changed the security code from 1, 2, 3 after you installed the new system.
I'll improve, I swear.
No, you'll die any second. Yes, water leaking into the lab. I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
The Cooper vault is just across these wires. I'm en route to your position for the loot haul. Over.
Let's see here. But yeah, we just had to show off our effects there. Of just rocks falling.
I mean, you know, this is still about adding to the Thievius Raccoonus. It's just now adding to the
Legacy of
the
the
Cooper
treasure.
Vault. Just
Yeah.
stuff. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. He did say it earlier.
Yeah. Alright, well that didn't do. Oh
The
well.
laser just shot at you.
Yeah. It's like he doesn't get interrupted and we just beat the game right here. Dick.
You must be Sly Cooper.
What is it with him and fighting flying enemies? Like, as, you know, as big
This
bosses.
vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive. You're trespassing.
Excuse?
The deed to this island. This
Well, I can't argue with that.
Everything here is mine, which now includes the key to the vault. And
He's just kind of there in the background.
Yeah.
Family heirloom. Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
Ooh. The vibration caused it to fall off my leg there.
No, if you knock him out with like your darts or something, you'd be good.
But then we would have this whole climactic seed.
Yeah, but then the game would just end. Are you just gonna ignore how far Sly can fall and not be hurt?
Well, yeah, there's no fall
He's not a
damage.
cat.
I mean, he's a raccoon. He's basically a cat. Just like how, you know, the Busey's badger is like, it's kind of like a beaver a little bit. But,
What is a raccoon? A bear on cat hardware or something?
Probably.
Or
It is-
a panda on cat hardware?
Yeah.
The boat's just up ahead.
there's no escape, Cooper.
So we, let's see here.
Fly! It's not working. Save yourself.
Just give me time.
Wants to eat. Eat this.
He just gave up his cane. He does love gambling. What about how that thing is just like the whole like Frankenstein of different creatures?
Sly! No! Hold on, Sly! Hold
was like they always say, your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all was, stretching back to my childhood.
No.
Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations, I was next in line to
I don't
continue
know how
the
I feel
Cooper
about
name.
that. The sound of that PS2, that disc right now.
What do you care? It's my disc.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't have a copy of it on
They had
PS2.
different plans. I was robbed of my childhood.
So if
when
it
a
messes
ruthless
up, we're
gang
just gonna have to,
attacked our
you
home.
know, it's all your fault.
I would assume we'd need to just
The orphanage I landed
Clean
in
it.
wasn't all
get
bad.
this cleaned.
It was there
Just
that
take
I
it
met
next
my
time you go to the
lifelong
store.
friends.
Yeah.
Bentley.
Take.
He's
You
always
go.
been the
You
thinker.
go more than I do.
And
Just
Murray.
like how he
He's the doer.
Eating crayons.
We stuck
crayons.
together over the years, and our skill,
Is eating a burgage for his
and
arteries.
reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday. They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of
So who was
priceless
the
items.
Murray of the group?
It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations, each one adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that if McSweeney's
There was like
story
a
is
car
true,
and a Statue of
only a
Liberty
Cooper
in
can
there.
open.
A statue. Of course, I know there actually are more than one Statue of Liberties.
McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault.
Statues
On
of
arrival,
Liberty.
We discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox. Getting inside
That's in
the place
Kentucky.
would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves. Finding and bringing together that much talent won't be easy, but to get inside the Cooper Vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
Honer among the Thieves. So it's entirely possible that continue.
You know, I'm just now thinking, I think we can do multi-track recording. It just puts all the tracks in the video, and I bet when we pull it up in the editor, they'll be there.
Huh.
We'll have to do a test recording sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right. It's that weird era where games that didn't need to be two-player were getting two-player modes.
It was kind of interesting though to have the cops and robbers mode.
Like the hazard room, who goes there? Not me.
Well, you would have to.
Oh, what? Why is this here?
That's the one we just did.
Oh, gay.
Andrew, that's not politically correct.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect
No.
our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a stream.
When I was younger, it didn't quite click
I'll
like
head
that-
for the control room and we'll
that-
get things started.
This took place before,
Ready.
so I was like, wait, did they just like fail and try again?
Yeah, I remember even as a kid, I wasn't a big fan of like the whole you know,
A ton of cash?
tell what happens before. I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily bother me. You can make an engaging story.
Yeah.
Look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I'm projecting.
So I remember that
Okay.
you gotta the thing. You gotta look at the icon.
Wait, didn't we have the controls? Weren't they different in the previous game?
I don't know.
I really can't remember.
That's
I meant like the
handy.
camera. Oh yeah,
These
that's
holographic
also
markers are an
still there.
invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice
So
how
like there are some improvements in this game from the previous
try
game.
clicking the L3 button
Like whenever you collect the collectibles, you don't have you automatically get the coins, or it tells you how much, and then you automatically get the coins.
Dang it, it won't. spring up fast enough.
I programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. The cool thing here is that if you don't have line of sight,
But it's entirely possible that even though this game has less worlds, we'll probably end up doing like, as long as they can take, we'll probably do like half of one for each recording, maybe.
Nah, one recording per mission.
Yeah.
One recording for each time a character changes from the beginning to the end of the mission.
So basically, but the recording ends each.
Yay!
It's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look down at them.
Let me guess. Use the right analog
She said look down on them. I'm like, yes, they are lesser people. Just like Canadians. Just like the British. I don't care what skin color they are, if they're British or Canadian, they are lesser people.
Except for some of my friends that I that are one of my friends that lives in Canada. She's pretty cool. Because, you know, Andrew wasn't joking, he was being serious.
Oh, I was being serious. There is...
Or as Peter said,
what?
Canada sucks.
Okay, I don't know which Tractor Supply it was. Okay, apparently in New York, some horse just walked in. Now, do we get to the
Oh,
building?
you gotta use L3 to... Oh, yeah. Gotta jump over there. Or go over to it.
Huh?
Jump up there.
I hate training rooms, or like, I hate unskippable training rooms.
Yeah.
Like, they're stupid.
It's just like I get it, like, even as kids, like, or when we were kids, we didn't quite care about stories, so we played through most of this before we played through much of Sly 2, but, because we rented these.
I don't want training rooms.
But, like, most people who are gonna play the third game is gonna know the controls. You know, they're probably play the previous games.
I have to do this one too, I assume.
Yeah. Usually I may do it on the PS3 version. I think you get trophies for them.
Yeah, but trophies for what's required is... trophies for the extras.
Trophies.
Or just don't make this required.
We're playing the PS2 version, not the PS3 version. That's why it's dumb. Yeah, see, Bentley agrees with me. Exactly. You know what's funny? Like, if Injustice 2 was a Mortal Kombat game, and it came out in the 2000s, it would have been like a dream come true for Nathan, because back in that time he was obsessed with the Ninja Turtles and Mortal Kombat. Which he still likes Mortal Kombat.
It's got Mortal Kombat and Ninja Turtles. You are not going to believe this.
Yeah.
I still like to think it's like, yeah, I'd like a good musical instrument like a piano or a drum set or something. Yamaha, we got you covered.
Yeah.
I think I'd also like to get a motorcycle. You are not going to believe this.
We're all done in here.
We're all done in here. I'll let you do the next mission, because that wasn't really a real mission. Of course, when we get to Bentley, we're gonna have to learn the Bentley move. I think. Well, actually, it might be optional. They might say like, "Oh, you want to do this?"
What? Wait, what's optional?
It might be optional to learn how to use Bentley. I don't remember for sure though.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves, a group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than
There's a reference to Sly 2.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's the
When Bentley was
little French mice.
I do kind of like whenever these third games will have like references to the previous two games. You know, like we have characters from Sly 2, we have the moveset from Sly 2, but we also have Sly 1 stuff.
Spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art
Austrian
called the
Strobe.
Dreamtime
What?
from an Aboriginal guru.
Australian.
From all accounts,
Aye,
the
spice sauce.
Or
his
Nord.
teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the
Remember when
world.
they had? Remember when we got one of those promotional comics in like a magazine or something?
Latest reports decided Murray
But we got like
had
issue
Italy.
2.
But what he's doing there is a mystery.
Vaguely? Question mark.
It was like
Just
a
what the
promotion
stories
for this
clear the
game.
local mob boss,
Octavio.
Growing
Octagonago.
up, this guy used to be a real
Dr.
celebrity in the
Octagonopus.
Yes. What about right here?
neighborhood.
Like,
He sang opera and said he was
like you know
destined
when he
to
was
be
talking
great.
about like how when times changed from opera.
But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed,
What about how definitely not the Beatles right there?
and no one wanted to listen
Right.
to him anymore.
Oh, yeah.
He held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was
We are
dangerous,
recording this
but
the day,
for a chance
the
at
last
making
day
his
of
life
September 2023. That will never happen again.
What? Oh, on that. Yeah, it won't be on that particular date because. Friggin'. It won't be September 2023 again. It'll be October. I don't understand. I don't know what's going on.
Unless Scott decides to do a reboot on life.
I don't think he will.
Probably not.
Oh yeah, it's like really early in the morning. Golly, it really is super vibrant.
Did you notice it now because I pointed it out?
Yeah.
I can't play this game the same way anymore.
I mean, it's like it may be a little too vibrant for the game.
If you're wondering why I didn't take the van, well, if you remember what happened in the previous game,
Which
which we didn't know because we played through this mostly, and we were like, wait, where's the van? And then like, oh, there's the team van. And
I don't even remember wondering. I
like how Sly's head like looked really big right there. He's like,
Smark.
hey, do we have enough?
We do need a Smark bomb.
Smart.
Given Murray's criminal past, it seems logical to
Kevin
start
Murray's
researching
criminal
the
past. He's
police.
dangerous.
If he's not
Don't
already
engage him,
cut
Sly.
the cops
They added new mechanics like traps.
Yeah, no one really used them.
Oh, I do sometimes.
I barely ever did it. They just didn't really feel needed all that much.
Do-do-do-do.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure that like we're gonna have to like split these like worlds in half. We're gonna have to like use the Eclipse cannon to like destroy half the world, or half the moon at least.
What?
Referencing Sonic Adventure 2. I like how Sonic Team does a really bad job at, or at least the PR team or whatever for Sonic stuff does a really bad job at like explaining the reasons why certain things change. Or like they say something like, we see the moon still in future Sonic games when Sonic Adventure 2 is supposed to be still canon. And they say something like, what you're seeing is from the angle or where it wasn't destroyed.
That just sounds like some BS made up reason a streamer did. You know, like one of those streamers that has like a few thousand subscribers.
Yeah, it's just like it says something like that, and all of people are just like bull crap.
Oh, my favorite is the fact that the moon in Dragon Ball Z has been destroyed at least once, if not twice.
and it's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be kind of cool if they pulled a Ratchet and Clank where some of the moves that are in this game, like, were pulled over here, you know?
What?
Like the silent obliteration. Like it's, or at least make it to where it's like free or at a discount if you had it in the previous game.
I think it's cheaper, at least relative to how much you get.
Yeah. Now see, like Ratchet and Clank was one of those few games where I didn't mind a game having like, those games are so good I didn't even care that like, you know, you had to pay for the gadget again unless you got them in the previous game. And,
Oh yeah. That's a pretty cool feature.
but like, it didn't feel like, oh, if you have this, you can pay a discount real world money if you have this game. But if you don't, then,
There was a bird here.
well, it's not there anymore now, is it?
Wow. Oh wait. Okay, another bird.
Okay, ouch.
Okay, ouch. But all right. Golly, that guy's got a gay haircut.
I kept
a gay
forgetting.
haircut.
I remember at first I didn't know that it was a guy until I heard him speak.
What's the password?
Yeah.
Alto, tenor, bass.
Yeah, something like that. Tenor, bass.
Tenor, bass.
Yeah.
And tenor.
Or like when he says alto, his like jaw goes out really far.
Alto.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to do, honestly.
Ow, weird owl. I don't know. I don't know.
We need Bradley here. You don't see me.
I guess he didn't. It's like, well, I was just joking.
It's a little dark and he's got a cataract.
You okay, buddy?
Hey pal, you doing okay? Okay.
Mr. Paleo?
Mr. Paleo, friend, buddy, guy, dude, person, head, pants, face.
All those words offend me.
All of those words offend me.